everybody, and welcome to our Peek and Me gear tour. This is a really long-awaited video that has, oh gosh, I've been avoiding doing this for a really long time. If you guys follow our Instagram account, you know Peek is kind of known for his gear or the gear collection we have gotten, and yeah, there's a lot. And so I've originally wanted to do this video for a long time on an Insta Live, and I kept pushing it off because I said, oh, you know, there's this set coming or new gear is coming in and might as well wait or hold off until the next set comes in. And I kept doing that, and now I just have a lot of sets and more are still on the way. But this is going to be our gear tour. So Peek's gear room. If you don't know, Peek is my service dog and I am his handler. Peek is a psychiatric service dog for myself, and he performs a number of tasks, but in that he also has his service dog gear. You often see dogs say that with gear that says service dog, working, do not distract. I kind of took it to the next level of service dog gear, and we'll go into that, but let's get going. Okay. Now I got babies. I have both dogs on either side of me, and here we are in front of Peek's very new gear wall. I painted this yesterday, and that's kind of why this video is being made. Now I had the inspiration after doing this mural and hanging up some of his final pieces that I was like, all right, we're going to do the gear tour. I've put it off for so long because basically there's a lot of accounts to tag. All of this gear has been mostly, you know, custom made, so I want to give proper credit to the people that have created it and put their time and effort into it. The gear they've made is outstanding, so I obviously want to show that off and leave all the links below, which is also why I didn't want to do this on an Insta Live, because it was really hard to credit everybody and line it up. So I think I've decided a layout of this where I'm just going to show everybody's shop like one at a time. So we'll break it down. I will be saying a lot of Instagram names, so if those don't make sense at first or anything like that, I'm so sorry. I want to preface, don't go to these shops and ask them for free items. Pixel, off. Pixel just wants to cuddle every time I'm on a video. Don't go to these stores and ask them for free items. These stores are small business shop owners, and they make all their gear by hand, and they make it for a living. Having this gear is absolutely not required for having a service dog. You do not need custom gear to have a service dog or legitimate service dog. This I did by choice, and I'll get into that in a second. All right, the next thing I want to address is Peek is a boy. Peek is a boy dog. He is a standard poodle male. Yeah, but he's a boy. And a question I get a lot in person and on our Instagram account is, how do you dress a boy in so many pastels and pinks? Like, how do you get over that? I couldn't stand dressing my dog in pink or anything like that. I get those questions daily about people asking, how could I have the audacity to dress my dog in pink when he is clearly a boy? Here's the answer. He's a dog. Well, there's several answers. He's a dog. One, he's colorblind. He can't tell what he's wearing. He does not really see the colors that are going on them, and if he does see colors, he sees it in a very different way than we would see them as people. Also, two, I don't follow gender norms. I don't believe that gender stereotypes have to be a thing, and I don't support or follow them in both what people have to wear or their jobs or lifestyles or anything like that. I'm not one to push gender norms, and so I'm certainly not going to push gender norms on my dog, who has absolutely no concept of the recent human construct of what gender norms are. So I just don't dive into that. Like, the pink, blue, purple, black, I don't see why those colors are specific to gender, and they're definitely not specific in my book. Okay, so since that's out of the way, and we know I don't care about that, for a third reason as well is because I like these colors, and they match my wardrobe. And again, it's not necessary at all to have custom gear for your service dog. None of it. You don't even by ADA law have to have your dog labeled. I find it really helpful to have your dog labeled or have gear on, but technically you don't even need that. So it's not something I focus on in that sense. But what I do like and what I do enjoy is I like Peak to match me. And I want to say this, service dogs and dogs in general are not an accessory. Dogs in general are a lot of work. They are a pet and need to be trained, and they are all like a ton of work. They are not just an accessory. The same goes with service dogs. They are absolutely not an accessory, a fashion choice, a fad, or anything like that. I medically need my service dog with me to alert me for PTSD and anxiety, a ton of things. I need him with me. Being that said, the fact that I need him with me, I don't see an issue in, oh, hello, sir. I told you I had both dogs here. Instead, because I need him with me as it is, and I'm going to have him with me at all times, I personally thought it would be fun to have different types of gear that express my personality. I don't necessarily go out and about too often due to my psychiatric disabilities. And I'm definitely not as outgoing when I'm out in the world. And for me, I get to use and buy gear as an expression of myself and things I wouldn't necessarily put on my own wardrobe, or I have his wardrobe match my wardrobe. It's kind of like I have to have this medical equipment with me at all times. I might as well make it look cute. I have the same thing with my walking aid, which I do have for when I am having a horrible day psychiatrically and also migraine wise. It's like blue and striped candy caned because I think it looks cute and I don't want a classic black one. I have different sets for different occasions. Okay, one of the first things I actually want to show you guys before we dive into the gear itself is a lot of our patches and things like that are over here, like our leash wraps and bandanas. And these are just kind of smaller, and I won't put the names directly under, but I will say them for whoever made what. But we have a good amount of patches, and as you can see, a lot of them are themed around pastels, Studio Ghibli, or just being cute. So one of the names I'm going to start out with is a creator called So What Co. And they've created a good handful of these patches. These are So What Co. This is So What Co. These over here are So What Co. I would say a lot of the thematic ones are more going to be So What Co's kind of genre and things like that. We do have Lunar Lily making things like this. It's a very clean outline like that. I only have a few here because a lot of them are on my gear already. We also have another creator called Running Retrievers doing these kind of patches. This one, Pretend I'm a Ghost, Invisible. I believe So What Co created these. There's a lot, and I'm so sorry, but I don't remember all of the creators. I do try my best, and I will try to link everybody in the description down below, regardless if I film their material or not. And I will tag them and write what they create next to it. I do have some lovely leash wraps as well. This is actually called a bandana. It's made by So What Co. And what's cool about this bandana is it has a little bag. And so I can actually put my medication inside there when I take Peek out. And it's an easy way for him to carry it without it being on his back. I have a ton of bandanas actually for Peek. There's Pixel being a butt. And we have another bandana here. We have some lovely like cloth ones from Rhea shop, who I will talk more about later. We have these with Peek's name on them that are reversible. We have several of those, and those are all from a creator called Pup Love Gear. We have a ton of tags, as you can see. Oh my goodness, there's so many. There are creators such as Half Moon Hounds, again, Pup Love Gear, Prismatic Paws. These are, the name is slipping me right now. I will definitely leave, I'm showing these, so I can definitely tag the shop down here somewhere. But they make the most delicate and beautiful tags, and I'm absolutely in love with them, which is why we have so many. This one is by Half Moon Hounds. These are Prismatic Paws. This one's prismatic paws. So we have a good collection of stuff over here. And we have a jumbled up bunch of leashes, which we're not even going to touch today. We're not even going into that. So now that most of you can see, there's a good amount of gear here. Peak is right here. I'm going to break down the shops more so by clusters of what I have and kind of show you the stuff I have for them. I'm going to start with one that I've already mentioned and that you've seen multiple times, and that is Sew What Co. I have a ton of Sew What Co stuff. So I want to show it off here and just kind of hold up each item for you guys to see and everything like that. But we're going to start with this little tiny bee collection, which you can see has movable wings, and this is another medicine bag. So this I can attach to Peak's back or his harness, and he can carry my medicine or anything like that I need. And it also came with this like cute little leash wrap thing. I'm sorry if these are reversed. I know a lot of them have wording on it. I'm gonna do my best with that, but very cute. I love this. All right, another thing we have that I'm really excited to show you guys, and I want to preface this, I had this made way before they announced that they wanted people to stop making merch of their belongings. Sew What Co and I were both unaware of their current request, and what I'm talking about is Among Us. We have an Among Us themed vest, and we did not know about the restriction or rules within that when we made this vest, and I think it's the only one made of it, but that's it. She stopped making anything Among Us based on the creator's wishes immediately after that. But I do have an Among Us vest. So it does say there's a service dog Among Us, and if you see really closely here, there's actually a little Peak Among Us dog that she digitized onto the vest. So those are the side panels. They have zippers, again, so Peak can carry medicine. We have this here that says I'm just doing my tasks, and then it says don't be sus down here with Peak trying to do the little, again, all of her stuff is very stylized, and she can really customize it to really fit you and your dog or whatever you like. The designs she does are incredible. This one is actually glow in the dark, which I cannot show right now because it is incredibly bright, but I absolutely love this setup. It's so nice and so much fun. It's so cute. What she also did with that setup, and let me see if I have them, I do, is she made two bows, one for myself and one for Peak. Very cute. So we can kind of be matchy-matchy. As I mentioned before, I love matching. So we have these as well. Very excited. Another thing we have, which this is a thematic one as well, is Animal Crossing. So this says psychiatric service dog on it. It says don't make us cross down here. Pull it up. You can see she made a giant Animal Crossing Peak, which I just think is like the most adorable thing ever. Again, this has zippered panels, and on this side it has a little leaf that says leave us alone. I think it's so cute. And it says service dog down here with like the custom little leaf background right there. And this right here, if you're wondering what these are, this is so I can put my pull straps on, which are like fluffy little things that help me with grounding and stimulating my senses if I start dissociating or blacking out. And so that is this set. Again, I love it. We have working dog, do not distract leash wrap, also in the same theme, goes together. It's so cute. I love it. I got extra like patches just for myself to like sew onto jackets. It's so cute. I love it. This one is another, again, these are going to be very stylized, but this is a Chibi Moon setup. So Sailor Moon base, if you know Sailor Moon, it's Chibi Moon. It says Service Scout on it. Look at all that pink. That's very me. Again, the zipper pouches for Peak, and the back has this on it. The do not talk, touch, or continue to look at, or heavily stare as some people do. It's very cute. I love this set. All of these are vests, which means they just kind of go over the front of the dog's head, which is here, and wrap around his tummy here. Very lightweight, if anything. It's really good. I love this. Another one. All of these are vests from Sew What Co. She really specializes in patches, med bags, bagdanas, and vests at times. This is actually my Buy Pride setup, which means a ton to me. I got it during Pride Month last year. It says, service dog, here to work, please do not distract, love is love, all over the bottom. So this is it. I had her turn the flag colors a little bit more pastel for my liking. It says the same thing on both sides, again with the zipper panel. And I apologize, my gear is not the cleanest. It's got dog fur on it. I haven't fully cleaned it. I do have a Black Lives Matter patch in the center because this was made in June of last year of 2020. So we have all of that. I have extra patches of this too, just in general. This is something, a cause that's really near and dear to my heart. Again, I'm African American and German, so Black Lives Matter, always on my stuff. And then we have that. These are so well made, so custom to you and your dog. I really like this. Like, I have so many patches, and you'll see me mention her again and again and again because I have so much stuff from her. I do want to show off these Avatar The Last Airbender patches as well, which say service earthbender, make tea not war, and not my cabbages on it. These patches were all done by So What Co. So there they are. I'm trying to show them off, and like, I don't know if you guys can really read them or if it's all backwards to you. I'm so sorry. I do not control camera angles or reversals, but these are her patches. This vest is like an all Velcro vest that's actually from an Etsy shop that I am blanking on, but I will link them down below as well. And it'll say Velcro Cape Shop, which also has zippers on it. And this kind of cape is not a vest, so it attaches to a Y front or a straight front or anything like that. Okay, 6 minutes in, that's So What Co. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be such a long video. Sorry, I'm mentally wondering. Sorry guys, I'm like mentally wondering if this should be like a 2-part or 3-part series because it is so long. Okay, but we're gonna dive into another shop I love. I found them, oh god, in 2020, really early when they first started. I think their work is remarkable. This shop works fully with leather and they are amazing. Okay, this shop is called Wealthy Wears. Everything is like custom made with leather. Guys, like look at this. It is beautiful. This is a custom Y front for Peak. This is definitely one of the more expensive items we own, as it is, again, custom leather. It's still very light because it's workable leather. Hi, Peaky. He's like, oh, are we working? But gosh, guys, this is so beautiful. The straps, everything, it's so, so lovely. So this shop is called, again, Wealthy Wears. I primarily have collars from them and only those 2 Y fronts from when they were making Y fronts. And the other one I have is this lovely Y front right here, which I love. Actually, it's just a bunch of colors and rainbows. It's got like this pastel leather inside with these gold, like lovely sunflower designs on the front. And then this white, this really just stands out. It's super pretty. It matches my background. I love this setup so, so much. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so nice. Now, to get into what they also do is collars, which I have a good amount of. So we have this lovely collar, and you can see this is their little symbol. It's going to be this little crown, if I can show that. It focuses, but their work is so beautiful. This is one of the tags, again, of the person that does really delicate tags. I will, again, link them down below because I'm forgetting the names, but Wealthy Wears collars. These are go-to. I do not wear them when Peak does not wear them when there is rain or like bad weather out because, again, it's leather and I don't want to damage it. We have this one, which has a full butterfly on it. It is so pretty. This one has a little rainbow actually. And how cute is these? Oh, I love this. I love this. This is so cute. Peak looks so good in it. If I can insert a picture, Peak looks really cute. I probably didn't insert a picture because that's a lot of editing. But look how cute this is. I love it. And this is actually Peak and Pixel's matching set. So yes, Pixel does get gear too, or just like I said, some stores make things for pets. This is a collar that is for Pixel, and this is Peak's collar to go with it. So when they're twinning, they can go out together. I think this is precious. They look adorable. And we also have like a small little city lead. City leads are going to be very short leashes that are like this, which are nice. I can just hold on to it. And again, Service dogs aren't supposed to be off leash unless they're performing a task. So this allows me to keep him on a leash at all times. And if I pass out or if he needs to do anything like crowd control or seizure alert, I let go of this and he can do his task and then grab it again when I'm done. So I live by city leads, and this one is by Wealthy Wares as well. Okay, we have another shop that probably makes up most of my collection. This one coming in is high peak, is called Pup Love Gear, and I have a lot of their stuff. Pup Love Gear is an incredible store that makes anything from, I think, collars to Y fronts to straight fronts to capes and harnesses and everything like that. So there's a lot to go through. Also, before diving further, I want to preface that I do have things like boots and cooling pads and jackets and everything like that. Pixel's just dragging toys everywhere. Diving into it. And also, by the way, we'll get to these sets up here. These are my showcase sets that are like for the season, and I can just grab and go with them. And I don't have to really design or organize or mix and match them like I do with a lot of these sets, but we'll get to those later. Okay, so I guess we'll start with my first set I ever got, custom set for Peak, and it is this lovely purple Y front. It says service dog on it. It basically just sits like this on the dog. His head would go through here and his legs would go through there. It's very cute. This was one of the first sets I ever got him. And this is from Pup Love Gear, and it is still holding up really well. You can definitely tell a difference in quality of gear, and this Pup Love Gear always really holds up, even when Peak's playing in it or being rough or anything like that. Because yes, sometimes we take play breaks, it happens. But yeah, he has this. I love this setup. It's like our classic purple go-to. I love it. The next thing we have, oh my gosh, there's so many things. I have several capes that I want to show, which capes are things that you would clip to like a Y front or anything like that. This is one of ours. That is, again, one of our Pride sets. It says, I will always be by her side. Do not separate. And I am a service dog. Ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Because if I can do anything, it's come up with really bad puns for my service dog. So this sits like this. This has no pockets on it. But you can see everything very well. It's super well made. These patches are actually by Lunar Lily, who we went over earlier. But I had her send them to Pup Love Gear, who was able to sew them onto a set. I love this set. It's so bright. It's so cute. 10 out of 10. This is like our tried and true classic one, like one we've worn the most. And it is another cape that says service dog on the side panels. It has zippers here. I love this set. It looks so clean and so nice on Peak. If we were going out today, we would wear this because this looks good with my outfit. And this is literally how I decide the sets for the day. I love this one though. This is like our tried and true, my favorite thing I own is right here. All right, the next setup is like a full setup. As I said, they make a lot of gear. So first we have a Y front, which is made from like a marble material. This is also tried and true, and you can tell because it's dirty and I need to clean it. But it's a go-to set. We have a pull strap, as I was mentioning earlier. I love the fuzzy ones. Those help me just to rub on and try to distract myself if I'm in a situation that's making me anxious or I need to ground myself. I often play with the pull strap. And then we have this cape, which is our gamer cape. And she has designed it to kind of look like a Tetris maze around it. And the patches here are made by Sew It Co. But I'll put this up. It says Player 1 Service Dog. Has a little heart life. Here it says, if you touch, game over. And it's, wow, it's so bright and glittery on the screen. But you can definitely see Peak a mile away in this. And he's a service dog, but I love it. I think this is just so much fun. I love this set. Another one we have, which I do love because I love the fall and everything yellow and warm, we have a fuzzy Y front. So this works the same way as every other Y front. It says service dog. It's kind of softer, I think, because of the padding or the fluff. Like it just doesn't bother his fur. We have the matching pull strap for it. I absolutely adore this set. This is also one of my favorites, hands down. These are the Pup Love items I have found recently in my closet, or in Peak's closet, it should really be called. I'm pretty sure I have more. I definitely have more Pup Love Gear stuff on the way. There will be future gear hauls, but this is it for Pup Love Gear right now. Next, we have another shop that I would say is just tried and true, really good, super good quality. We have something coming in again from them. It should be here any day actually, but with weather and COVID, shipping's been slow. However, again, there will be future gear hauls. This shop is called Dapper Dude. It is so cute. Oh my God. Everything they make just works out so perfectly. So I want to say I started off by buying something used on Instagram. People sell gear all the time and you can buy it secondhand or from the creator. I like buying directly from the creator because normally all my sets are custom to fit like a certain theme. But this one, again, I love the reds. I love this fall, like mustard yellow. So nice. This, I love it. So this is my first ever Dapper Dude set. It's a Y front. It's classy, it's classic, and it like holds up incredibly well. I love this. There you go, it just says service dog on it. We have another set. I think actually all of their sets, except for two, I got secondhand because it can be really hard to nab one of their sets. Generally, shops will post a sale and it's up to you to try and make sure you get to that sale on time, but gear can go fast. Okay, but we also have this setup, which it's so beautiful, and I need to clean it again, but it says service dog on it. It's a very nice spring set. If I just want to go somewhere casual, classy, boom. I just put on this on Peak and he's ready to go. This is definitely one of my favorites. It's a Y front. Peak prefers Y fronts. He actually likes wearing Y fronts more than vests or straight fronts or anything else. It's just his preference. We have this, which is called an arrowhead kind of harness set. But this is also Dapper Dude. This is like our classic service dog set. I believe it is airport friendly, like as in there's no metal on it. And it says service dog. It's very traditional, classic, like working dog setup. Gotta have something that's neutrals, basic, and ready to go. People generally will take you a bit more seriously when you're wearing something like this, I would say. Or if I'm going to more of a work professional meeting, I'll have them in this kind of setup. Now, jumping the opposite direction from a professional setup, we have the Dapper Dude. And I'm gonna actually take off this set because I have a cape attached to it at the moment, but they're by two different people. So I'm going to undo those and show off this lovely Y front. Again, I also love Dapper Dude because it's really easy on your hands to adjust and everything like that. And so if you struggle with grip or anything, Dapper Dude is really good. This is one of our fuzzy sets from Dapper Dude. It is pink and fluffy and it has my entire heart. I absolutely adore this setup. It just says service dog on the side. It has clips for a cape or pull straps, and it's fully adjustable. It's super nice. I love this set. Alrighty, now I think we're gonna, oh no, I have two more main shops of like, I guess, gear I have, and then it's a miscellaneous. This is so long, I'm so sorry. Okay, another shop we have is Brave Hound Gear. I don't have too much from them, and one of the items I do have from them, I have no idea where it is. But the first item we have is this collar. It's a pastel collar that says service dog on it. I love it. It's like a basic collar. It's a bit too big, but Pete doesn't pull out of collars because he's a service dog and he's always in a heel. But it's a service dog. It's cute. It's pastel. It's made of fleece, but it's really cute. It was one of our first items we ever got that was like handmade for Peak, and I love it. This is a cape with zippers, and it's got little Disney Zoom characters on it. It's actually never been used because I thought we would be able to have a Disney trip by now where I took Peak to Disney and I was going to test my own limits by going to Disney. I do not like crowds or being out in public, but I wanted to test it. But COVID, it's not safe to travel right now. So here we have one of our setups I would love to use. I love it. Another setup we have is this. It is also from Hound Gear. Again, their work is really just solid and sturdy. This has zippers on it. The patches are from an Etsy store. I will try to link them down below, but it just says, I faint, it's normal, don't call 911 unless I'm hurt. And then it says, do not touch, no talk, no eye contact, no kissing noises, do not approach. That's what it says. It's really nice. It's a really solid set. Again, this is one of our more classic setups and I love it. I would say Hound Gear has more of our classic work setups. We have our classic service dog cape from them as well. It's really sturdy. It's really good material. It's made well and the zippers line each side. We also have one of their Y fronts, which is right here. These are also super nice. They're a bit more heavy duty. They're lighter than the Wealthy Wears ones, but they are fully lined with fleece. So it's biothane on the outside, and then it still says service dog on it, but it's really lovely. These are really good sets and I love them. I actually have one fully in white. I just have no idea where it is at the moment. Oh, Peaky, did you hurt your head? No, he's just standing up awkwardly. And that's it for, I believe, the Hound Gear collection. All right, so this is either where I realized I messed everything up before. The section before, the company who made this one, this is by Dapper Dude. And I think I said that correctly, and I'm not mixing it up. Oh gosh, I don't know. Because there is another store called Hey Dude Gear. And that is an entirely different store than Dapper Dude. Okay. Hey Dude Gear is a smaller biothane shop that Peak actually gets to model for. And by when we say model, it means I still purchase the products, but I get to showcase some of their supplies and gear on my page. And for that, I get like a small discount off of my order, and I get to give you guys a discount code as well. It's like a small trade-off. Again, I'm not promoted or paid though, so I can say whatever I want about the gear. It's still my opinions and everything like that. I know they are a younger maker or store, but they make still really good quality stuff. Biothane is just kind of easy to clean, quick material. So I have several martingales that I'm gonna drop that are from them. They're just very bright, very vivid. I use these mostly when we're out, I would say, if we go on a walk or a hike or anything like that, or it's really muddy out, because biothane you can literally wipe clean. These aren't my go-to pieces for sure, but they are good quality and they hold up really well. We have several of their, I think, straight fronts. I think these are like the only straight fronts I have, where it's like this, and this goes across the dog's chest. But this is a straight front. Again, it's really simple and really light. I have Peak wear this when I like put straps over it. It's really like a basic go-to, again, if we're going somewhere where he needs to work, but it might be a bit more muddy or I guess wet. One place we took him was like a beach, and he wore this and it worked perfectly. So I would say that's really good time to have it. They're really lightweight. I have this one, which is another straight front. This honestly is our Halloween set. I don't put this on Peak unless it's like Halloween. So there is this one. It does have a small girth extender here, but again, really nice. It works really well. Okay. Oh, and one more. This goes with the set. So that is Hey Dude Gear. I really hope I didn't mess up those names earlier. All right, and now I think we're going into the miscellaneous category of like where I don't have a ton of stuff, like a ton of items from those stores, but I can still show them off and share the names of whoever created what. All right, so on to the miscellaneous ones of where I don't have a ton, but I have like setups for them. We have this one that I'm really excited about, and this is by a shop called Wild Moon Co., I believe, or Wild Moon. I'll leave it again down below or somewhere on the screen. I don't know where, but I had commissioned them for like a full Sanrio set for My Melody. I adore My Melody. I have her like little doll hanging on one of Peak's gears up here, I'm sure, but this is the med bag they created for it. It's super cute. Look at that. It's very pink, very sparkly, and this is to carry the medicine. It just says service dog, do not distract on it. I love it. I wear this set a lot with the Dapper Dude pink fuzzy Y front. And that's what I'll pair it with. This is the cape itself. It says service dog, do not distract on it here. And on the back, it has My Melody that says do not pet, and then it says do not pet, I'm working down here. It's really cute, nice and simple. I love it. It's Sanrio. It's so cute. I'm a sucker for Sanrio. I absolutely love it. And we also had a leash wrap made as well. We are getting more products from Wild Moon, and I really hope to support them more in the future because their stuff is just beautiful. All right, on top of that, we have Rhea's Shop. So Rhea's Shop is another store that Peak gets to model for, and I do not have enough gear from them. I currently have one vest at the moment, and I definitely want to get more. But here is the vest. It's like a very simple white. It's like our all white winter one. When you open it though, there is like blue inside. There's blue over here. It's really soft, really lightweight, and Peak loves to work in it. This patch is actually by Running Retrievers. It's an Etsy store, and I'll leave that down below, but very cute rose gold hollow. It fits this set perfectly, and I do love it. Again, Rhea is so much fun to work with. I just need to do it more. A lot of her products are rope products, and I actually don't like rope products too much for sensory issues. So I'm really into her vests though. So I hope to get more of these. Another thing I want to show off is we do have like these lovely clip bandanas from Rhea's Shop. These are so cute and so much fun. They glisten, they're like satin. It's so pretty, but I love these. And oh gosh, the rest, I do have to look up some names because I forget. So we're gonna do some name searches, and then I'm gonna show you guys the rest and final bits of this gear, and so much. Okay, looking up names, doing as quickly as possible. We also have this Y front, which is super glittery and glammy. It's from a store called All Paws Have Purpose. It's got rose gold hardware on it. It is beautiful. It is one of our favorite go-to setups. This, I have to find the maker of this, but it says Spirit Away From Us. I will try to find this creator and leave them down below with like Ghibli patches associated with that. And then we have this cape, which was made by a shop called So Pretty Gear. And they made this along with like a matching collar. That says service dog. I love this set in combo. It's all spacey and I love it. I don't know who made this patch, but on the back we have one patch that says service dogs are like boobs. It is rude to stare, touch, or photograph without consent. And then we have a So What Co patch up here. This tab is made by Running Retrievers. And then I have this little tab here that says on behalf of the moon, I work for her. This actually goes with the Sailor Chibi set, and this is by Lunar Lily. Okay, sorry about that. So talking about Lunar Lily, I do want to show off some of her leash wraps that I have from her. They are really good quality, and they're like, you can tell with her stitching, it's just really clean and nice. It says service dog on I think all of them, but she works so well with like making your custom orders come to life. I absolutely love these. Each one goes with like a set, and they're so much fun to use. I use these when I have like my 6-foot leads that I wrap around myself. They're so nice. They're just, the sewing and the stitching is so clean. I could not recommend her work more. I truly love it. It's beautiful. All of it is. Okay, there are a few more, just a few. I want to show off this one for the patches that are on it. Again, we have some more Sew It Co patches with these, with the sweater based patches. And then this one is Running Retrievers. It says Peek in Me on it. And then this is just a generic service dog patch I think I got from Amazon. But we have these lovely patches. I love them. They're so cute. These are actually part of that Velcro store again that I will link down below. It's the all Velcro capes, which are really fun if you want to really showcase patches or things like that. I like them a lot. Okay, 2 more sets. This one came in recently. This one actually took a really long time to come in. It is by a store called, I think, Rawle and Barrel. I don't know. I might have totally just messed that up, but I will link them down below. It is a straight front and it sits really nice. However, I don't personally think the quality is going to hold up on this. You can really feel the material. I don't know how well it will stick. We haven't worn it too much yet, but it just doesn't feel, it feels pretty flimsy compared to my other gear. However, it did come out really nicely. And again, we have a Lunar Lily tab right there. And then I think we have 1 or 2 more sets, and then that's it, guys. So those last few sets I'm actually just going to show off on the next video because there will be more gear hauls, but I want to go over our last section, which is the show wall, which is this entire wall that I painted and designed. It's Peak's little corner that's currently covered in gear, but I want to show off, these are our go-to sets right now. First and foremost, we have our Virgo. Oh, I love this. It's like, oh, it's so pretty. It's pink and white, glittery. It says Service Dog on it with the metal buckle. It's a 2-inch collar. I love this shop. We do model for them as well, so I'll leave that code or anything down below. We have a ton more coming in from them, so I can't wait to show you guys all of that. This, we have a Pup Love Gear pull strap and pom-pom set. So as you can see, the cape back here, it says Service Dog, has the zipper, nothing's on the center, but it's pink and beautiful and I love it. And then we have a very traditional Y front from, ooh goodness, names Dino Dog Gear, which we're about to get into their work because it's amazing. And we have a Lunar Lily tab that says I'm still blooming on this setup. Okay, back to this, which you can see their little logo right there. Oop, excuse the cars driving by. It says Dino Dog Gear right there. This setup is, I think, my all-time favorite right now. It is a lavender biothane Y front with a handle, a counterbalance handle, and we have our Pup Love Gear pull strap there. My Melody's hanging onto it. This is my all-time favorite set. I love it. It's got rose gold hardware, purple. It's absolutely beautiful. It's super easy to clean and maintain. It sits comfortably on Peak. This shop I have more coming from because they are so incredible. I cannot recommend this shop enough. Over here we have, we have several collars from this company, and it's, I believe, called Possum Prints. Again, I'll link them below, but they have great collars. A lot of our collars from them are winter and Christmas, so I think I have those all mostly put away at the moment, but I absolutely adore these. They're so nice and super glittery and fun, and I just love them. And our last set, which I have to fully like pull off to show you guys, is our BN Puppy Cat set, which I will show down here to really like show off the design. It is a multicolored Y front here. As you can see, it's got pink and yellow, and then it's got a yellow pull tab here. And then here is the cape that it goes with. So this cape was made by Pup Love Gear, and the patches were made by Sew What Co. This one says I'm her puppy cat, and it is so cute. Here it says Service Dog with a little bee here, and then on this side it says Service Dog with a Peak puppy cat, and it's so cute. We have zippers underneath the lace here, but this is just an all-time favorite go-to set. It is so beautiful. It's so pastel-y, so springy, and I absolutely love it. I forgot which way I had it hanging, but I'll hang it this way to show off Puppy Cat. And then up here we have another Wealthy Wears collar. I love it, with like a little ice cream dog tag, again from ooh, I forgot their name, but again, I'll link them below. The one that makes those really subtle dog tags that I love so much, them. But this is our Wealthy Wears collar that I have going with it. And then in my other grab corner, this is just other collars I can replace any of these with. This is a Wealthy Wears, our first Wealthy Wears, and I think my favorite Wealthy Wears. It's very soft leather, but it's so beautiful, purple. We also have this working collar, also from All Paws Have Purpose. And then we have some biothane products here from a number of different stores. But that's pretty much it, guys. This is our gear collection at the moment. And there is absolutely more that I have to do and just work on. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now that you guys have seen literally all of my gear, at least the ones that I can find at the moment, because there are more, and this video is incredibly long already, which is why I've been putting it off for months and months and months and months. I'm really happy to have finally shown you all that. There will be more gear videos in the future because we have more gear, like I said, on the way. And oh, just more products that I have to find and show you guys that I'm really excited to. Hopefully there will be like a Christmas and Halloween edition and what's new, but I'm really excited to have gotten to share this with you guys. Thank you so much for dealing with this. Again, like I said, all the shops will be linked down below in the description. Go check them out. They're incredible stores. But I appreciate you guys for checking out this video. And until next time, let me know if you guys want to see more of a certain shop or anything like that. And thank you guys for watching. And oh, good gosh, there's so much gear to put away now. Bye, lovelies.